Title: Whispers Beneath the Dunes. Setting: the vast and mysterious landscapes of Australia. In the twilight of a world unbound, two intrepid explorers, Illyra and Finn, embarked on an expedition across the haunted realms of Australia. With a journal in hand penned by the seers of old, they mapped their journey to uncover the whispered secrets hidden beneath the sands, cliffs, and foliage of this rugged land. 1. The Obsidian Ridge. A jagged stretch of black rock overlooking a sea of azure waves, the Obsidian Ridge seemed to breathe in a language of shadows. Illyra felt the air thrum with an ancient energy, and the shadows appeared to dance before them, whispering tales of forgotten gods. 1. The Lost City of Uluru. Nestled deep within the heart of the desert stood the monolithic Uluru, revered by ancient tribes. But beneath its sacred exterior lay a sprawling city of pale stones and intricate glyphs, echoing the lives of spirits long departed. Illyra traced her fingers over the symbols, feeling their pulse resonate with her heart. 1. The Whispering Caves of Tasmania. In the dark bowels of Tasmania, Finn and Illyra discovered relentless stalactites and shimmering quartz. The caves were filled with echoes that spoke of forbidden knowledge, tales of celestial beings who had once graced the caves during lunar alignments. 1. The Forest of Echoes. Venturing north, the duo found themselves among towering eucalyptus trees in a labyrinth dubbed the Forest of Echoes. Here, every sound twisted back like a boomerang, revealing secrets of the land. Voices from the past lingered as the winds carried murmurs of tribals who once danced under the stars. 1. Lake Fenton. A tranquil lake surrounded by willow trees sparkled under a full moon. They were drawn to it by the light of phosphorescent spirits who danced over the water, beckoning them closer. When Illyra dipped her hand in, visions of an underwater civilization flooded her mind, merfolk and ancient guardians who sang the history of the waters. 1. The Carnival of Shadows. In a clearing, the duo stumbled upon a carnival that seemingly sprung from nowhere. Phantoms of jesters and clowns played games of mystery with hidden truths. They soon realized they were participants in a game for one single wish: to see beyond realms. 1. The Serpent's Glen. A dense thicket led them to the Serpent's Glen, where twisted vines writhed like serpents. They encountered a creature draped in ferns, a guardian spirit claiming to protect the secrets of the land. It told them of age-old pacts and the delicate balance between humans and the creatures of myth. 1. The Astral Observatory of the Outback. Beneath the vastness of the starlit sky lay a forgotten observatory, with celestial maps etched into the stone. The telescope pointed not at stars, but at realms beyond, revealing visions of cosmic beauty and dark entities lurking beyond the veil of existence. 1. The Dreaming Descent of the Great Dividing Range. Illyra and Finn trekked the Great Dividing Range, where each step they took echoed through the valleys of old dreams, the dreams of tribes and ancient wizards. It was said that whoever dared walk the paths laid bare by the ancestors would glimpse their deepest fears and desires. 1. The Ruins of the Wandering Plains. Across the flat expanse, they found ruins overgrown with wild grasses and strange fungi. This place was said to be cursed, as all who entered were pursued by echoes of their past selves. The ground itself looked alive, writhing as they tread upon it, an unsettling reminder of realities interwoven. 1. The Emerald Depths of the Kimberley. In the remote northern reaches, they stumbled upon cascading waterfalls that seemed to flow upwards. The vibrant emerald waters held reflections of beings unknown, their faces shifting like dreams fading at dawn. Here, one could see the spirits of the land beholding their balance. 1. The gloomy caverns of Melbourne. Dipping into the city's underground, they uncovered chambers filled with relics and skeletal remains of ancient sorcerers. The gloomy caverns pulsated with the resonances of arcane whispers, and from the shadows emerged vague figures, guardians of forgotten knowledge. 1. The Isle of Whispers. A fog cloaked all off the coast revealed itself as they sailed forth. Here, time stood still, and every minute passed carried a voice from the past. Legend spoke of it as a place of reckoning, where souls learn to let go or linger amidst the echoes of existence. 1. The Coral Forest of Ningaloo Reef. Diving beneath the waves of Ningaloo, they discovered a forest of coral rising like trees toward the surface. Within this aquatic wonder, fish glimmered as their scales refracted the light, blurring the line between reality and enchantment. 1. The Timekeeper Sand Dunes. In the endless dunes of the Nullarbor, they unearthed a being known as the Timekeeper, a creature of sand and stars. It spoke in riddles and offered them a glimpse of their fate, revealing that time was but a spiral thread, ultimately leading to their own destinies. 1. The Plains of Forgotten Souls. A vast expanse where the wind carried fragments of lost lives, the Plains of Forgotten Souls were a stark reminder of the past. Here, the duo could glean visions of those who had lived, loved, and lost. They felt the weight of history pressing upon their souls. 1. The Gardens of Nebulous Dreams. They soon stumbled into a magical garden where every flower was imbued with dreams unfulfilled. Blooming in vibrant colors, each blossom whispered stories of aspirations, triumphs, and fears. The garden was alive with hope and longing. 1. The Horizon's Edge. At the farthest point they could reach, the sky met the earth in a haze of colors, creating an otherworldly sunset. As they stood at the horizon's edge, the boundary between their world and others faded. The possibility of parallel worlds hung ripe like fruit. 1. The Stargazer's Lagoon. In the outskirts of Sydney, a lagoon shimmered under the backdrop of city lights that reflected at night. The waters were synergetic, glowing with energy as visions of distant planets flickered before them. Here, they felt the embrace of the cosmos, revealing a unity shared by all. 1. The Labyrinth of Crooked Vines. Their final discovery led them deep into a forest where vines twisted unnaturally, creating a never-shifting labyrinth. They could feel unseen eyes, watching their every move, each turn promising either enlightenment or entrapment. As dawn broke on their journey, Lyra and Finn emerged changed. The whispers of Australia had rendered their hearts and minds open to the mysteries dancing along the edges of their reality. They had anchored themselves within a world woven by dreams, echoes, and shadows, forever connected to the land and its untold secrets.